I'm a firm believer that kids need to see it to believe it. And as Dee mentioned with the national team, young kids have been able to, I don't know, tune in every 4 years, every 2 years if it's a World Cup and Olympics, and that's pretty much been about it. I mean, people know this, but I was convinced I was going to be a Blue Jay because when I turned on the TV as a kid, that's what I could see. And these kids have a different future, and it's because of this woman. She does not get the credit that she deserves. Literally starting a league from scratch. I remember talking to her, and she's just like, "I'm doing it." It's like, okay, my brain doesn't work that way, but. And then, yeah, I mean, obviously being from Vancouver, born and raised here, I was fortunate enough to grow up, playing with the Whitecaps. And so I know the history here, uncles that played for the Whitecaps. So I have a deep tie to this city and this club. And to be able to host the first game tomorrow night is just a moment I will never forget. I'm going to be sitting there with my family, with my 2 young nieces that are just overjoyed with what's possible. And it's been mentioned, but it's not just the players. It's not just the roster spots. This creates a different future for a huge group of Canadians, whether that's on the technical side, the medical side, the media side. Yeah, it's easy to inspire young kids to dream of playing for a professional soccer team, but it's so much bigger than just that. And as Dee said, so proud that it's just Canadian. I am so grateful that, this is coast to coast across Canada. It's ours, and we can't wait to put on a show.
It feels like match day -1.
It is.
And my parents are coming, and they said the same thing. They're like, it feels like it's almost game day, which is a nice feeling. I think I feel grateful that we got to play at a time where, this wasn't an opportunity for us yet. Clearly, we made the national team, like maybe 2 players played pro at that time. It was a part-time job. It wasn't fully professional. Our high-performance environment was the national team. And then as we played, this game has grown so quickly. Like the national team started in like 89. Who's got that number off the top of her head? Women's national team started in, Shireen? Let's say 89. I think I'm older than the women's national team.
Oh, we both are.
We are both older than the women's national team. Like, this is all pretty new, and we got to come in at a time where we played with older legends like Charmaine Hooper. But by the time we finished our career, there was this now booming industry, and I feel very grateful that I feel grateful I had mentors in my life, women in business like Natalie Cook and Leanne Nicole, who were incredible mentors to me, that told me lots of smart things that for some reason gave me the courage to try and build a league from scratch. I'm very grateful we got to coach, we got to have John Herdman as a coach who taught us so many things off the field about leadership. I guarantee you this wouldn't have happened without him. I'm grateful Sink scored a hat trick against the U.S. in 2012. And then the ball happened to bounce to me off a Sophie Schmidt shot, and we got to win a bronze medal in 2012 that built this platform on so much that came after. And I'm really grateful that when starting a new business, you have to have the right timing. And I happened to retire at a time where we had the experience of coming up without. We had incredible mentors, and now we had this platform on which to build, and there was just this obvious gap in the Canadian market at a time where owners were ready to invest in women's sport like a business for the first time. Sponsors were ready to invest. Fans were ready for it. And the timing just happened to be right for someone lucky enough to retire at the right time and make a push for it.
This is a dream come true for people in women's sports, for people in women's soccer here in Canada. We're walking in with what you can see is incredible talent, coming in coaching and playing. And I think we've really, with some incredible talent at the league and team front offices, have the foundations in place to be successful. We have incredible broadcast agreements going into our season with TSN and CBC and their French counterparts. We have ESPN in the U.S., which will bring a spotlight to the incredible talent we have here in Canada. We have a group of sponsors, including who you see on the wall here and some others who are betting in this vision coming to reality. So tomorrow we welcome the fans, and this is what it's all about. It's about bringing joy, bringing inspiration to girls and boys who will now have some new heroes in Canadian sports, and it's truly a privilege to be here.